So, what tobacco company could make you thousands of dollars? Comment down below if you can guess this stock by the thumbnail. So, the company that could make you thousands of dollars is Altria. So, if you guessed Altria, good job, you were right. Do you guys use any Altria products or do you own Altria stock? If so, comment down below. Make sure to sign up with my Webull link in the description below and get yourself some free stock. Anyways, so Altria's current market cap is $70.86 billion. Their 52-week high is $48.11. Their 52-week low is $38.16. Their earnings per share is $4.56. A way you can tell if a company is profitable is by looking at their earnings per share. They pay a quarterly dividend of 98 cents or a dividend yield of 9.76%. Now, looking at their annual revenue, in 2019 they made $25.11 billion. In 2020 they made $26.15 billion. In 2021, they made $26.01 billion. In 2022, they made $25.1 billion. In 2023, they made $24.48 billion. Just in case you don't know what revenue means, it's the total amount of money a company earns from goods and services. Now, looking at their annual net income, in 2019, they made negative $1.21 billion. In 2020, they made $4.48 billion. In 2021, they made $2.48 billion. In 2022, they made $5.76 billion. In 2023, they made $8.13 billion. Just in case you don't know what net income is, it's what a business or individual makes after taxes, deductions, and other expenses are taken out. According to 14 analysts, 43% of them are saying to hold on to Altria. Now, what price target do analysts see Altria at? For the 1-year price forecast, the average price target is $46.43. With a high estimate of $73 and a low estimate of $36.10. Now, looking at Altria on the technical analysis perspective, the current support level on the daily chart is $40. The current resistance level on the daily chart is $41 or $42. Support and resistance levels are important because they help when to enter in a trade and when to exit out of a trade. That's why it's important to have a game plan using support and resistance. Try to be realistic where your support and resistance levels are at, so try not to overextend your support and resistance levels. What makes this a convincing buy is that there's a double bottom pattern forming on the daily chart. You can see that Altria is starting to form that second double bottom, which could mean a reversal to the upside in the coming weeks. Just in case you don't know what a double bottom pattern is, a double bottom pattern is a technical analysis charting pattern that describes a change in trend and a momentum reversal from the prior leading price action. Basically, the formation of the double bottom pattern is seen as an opportunity to enter a bullish position. If you look at the previous days of Altria on the daily chart, you can see that it performed a triple bottom pattern, which led to a huge reversal to the upside once the third bottom formed. So what is a triple bottom pattern? A triple bottom is a bullish chart pattern used in technical analysis that's characterized by 3 equal lows followed by a breakout above the resistance level. Basically, the formation of the triple bottom is seen as an opportunity to enter a bullish position. Sometimes it's best to look over a stock and see how it's done in the past because sometimes history can repeat itself. Now, what could happen these upcoming days is that Altria could start a reversal to the uptrend and just maybe it could touch that resistance level of 41 or 42 again sometime this week. If this does happen, then we could see a further uptrend of Altria reach 43, but only if we first break above the 41 through 42 resistance level. Now looking at this with the moving average indicators on the daily chart, you can see that Altria tried breaking the 9-day moving average on Friday, February 16th, but ultimately got rejected. So what is the 9-day moving average? A buy signal is generated when the price moves above the 9-day moving average. A sell signal is triggered when the price moves below the 9-day moving average. Let me show you an example of Altria getting rejected by the 9-day moving average. If you look at the past days of Altria, you can see that it got rejected by the 9-day moving average, which triggered a downtrend for the next couple of days. If you look at the past days, there's been at least 2 times where Altria's price action got rejected by the 200-day moving average. So what is the 200-day moving average? Basically, if the stock's price moves below the 200-day moving average, it signals we're entering a downtrend. If the stock price moves above the 200-day moving average, it signals we're entering an uptrend. If you look close at those 2 times that Altria got rejected by the 200-day moving average, you can also see that a double top pattern occurred, which caused for Altria to tumble. So what is a double top pattern? Basically, if a stock touches the second top of the double top pattern, it signals a trend to the downside. In other news related to smoking, according to moultriehealth.org, a person who smokes a pack of cigarettes a day spends around $309 per month, which in a year is about $3,869 per year. That's crazy because considering that you could be using that money to invest in yourself, you're using that money to hurt yourself. Now, moving forward, what would happen if you invested into Altria for the long term? Let's take a look. Now, let's say you invested into Altria for 10 years with $1,000. Then let's say you contribute $500 into Altria monthly and reinvested your dividends to buy more Altria shares. By the end of the 10-year mark, your investment of $1,000 would now be worth $78,687. That is insane because all you did was hold on to Altria for 10 years, reinvested your dividends back into Altria, and let Altria do all the hard work for you. Now, if you had invested into SPY for 10 years with a small investment of $1,000, then let's say you contribute a monthly amount of $500 and reinvest your dividends to buy more SPY shares, by the end of the 10-year mark, your investment would be worth $129,933. That is just insane because all you did was hold on to SPY for 10 years, reinvested your dividends back into SPY, and let SPY do all the hard work for you. This is the power of long-term investing. Meanwhile, if you had invested that money in a savings account, it would be nowhere what Altria or SPY could have given you over the 10-year mark. But what does everyone think about Altria? Do you see them having a good future, or do you think they will struggle? Let me know in the comments down below. This concludes the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Get yourself some free stock when you sign up with my Webull link in the description below, or wherever you're seeing this, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. As always, take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, this is not financial advice. Alright, see you guys. Take care. Bye.